Hello, I'm David Groninger. Today is Friday, November the 27th, 2015. It's Black Friday. I guess a lot of people were at department stores all night last night. I was trying to get a good night's sleep and practicing the piano a little bit. That you don't quite see it, it's a bit off the screen. Well, I've got this idea. That I can create a 10-minute message that can help 10 million people. And I don't know if it's going to help 10 million people, but I do know that the message will be 10 minutes long. That I can control. I have an alarm clock set to go off in 10 minutes. Well, each day I ask myself questions. Questions about my life, questions, how can I get better in life? How can I become happier? How can I become more affluent? Or how can I better enjoy the things I already have? How can I better enjoy things that I don't yet have? Things like this. What do I want to do with my life? How would I like to feel? What would I like to become? Things like this. And I find that when I ask myself questions, I get all kinds of answers. And if I do this consistently, from day to day, week to week, I discover that I start getting consistent answers, and they tend to be the answers that, well, when I work toward them, they make me pretty happy. So I have this idea that maybe, I don't know for sure, but just maybe, I could create a 10-minute message that could help 10 million people. So I'm going to try this for 1,000 different tries. It'll take me 3 years if I do one a day, and maybe one of them will be the winner. So when I ask myself the question this day, what is a 10-minute message that might help 10 million people? Today I think of coaching. That is coaching, training, teaching, but particularly coaching in every subject of one's life, in every area of one's life. I think of coaching because coaching helps people become active. It helps people get into action toward their action goals. And so the title for this talk really is called Coaching is Better Than Free. Now, free coaching would be like this. Let's say there's somebody, her name is Sally Smith, and she works at a dentist office. Let's say she's the office manager for a dental clinic. Let's just say she makes $50,000 a year for her income. Let's say that now she gets coaching from maybe a business coach, a corporate coach, a productivity coach, a holistic coach, a life coach, however you call it. Somebody whose job it is to help this person, better reach their objectives or better to enjoy life right now, whatever their objective might be. So let's say that this woman, Sally Smith, says, okay, how about increasing my income? That seems to be a very logical, satisfying kind of goal. So she hires out a coach, and let's say she pays $300 a month, and let's say that's for maybe 4 coaching sessions a month at $75 a session. So she pays about $4,000 a year. So let's just say that at the end of the year, she's managed to increase her income from $50,000 a year to $60,000 a year. And she has done this by helping the clinic become more successful, by getting more clients into the clinic, getting more income into the clinic, and the $10,000 of her pay that she gets as an increase is even just a small percent of the amount of money that she was responsible for bringing into this dental clinic. So she's well deserving of this. So here she spent $4,000 for coaching, and yet she has an income increase of $10,000. She has a net gain of $6,000. Now what if she never got coaching again the rest of her life? Just in the 1 year of coaching and in the $4,000 of an investment in this corporate coaching or life coaching, however you call it, personal achievement coaching, human potential coaching, whatever, it's designed for helping a person get from where they are now to maybe some other place. So if she never got coaching again and she had this job for the next 10 years, then this $10,000 a year increase would be 10,000 times 10 years is $100,000 of more income from just spending $4,000. That's a $96,000 profit. There's additional advantage to this because when you get coaching or training in one area of life, it seems to be that there are many many skills that get carried over. One of my skills is recognizing when I need to drink water. There are skills when this person, just as an example, Sally Smith, she's learned new skills on how to relate to people better, how to get more clients into her dental clinic, how to serve the people they have in a higher quality, how to get more satisfaction, how to do a better job for everybody. These kind of skills she's learned are transferable to other parts of life. So not only does she get over a 10-year period of time this $96,000 of increase of income, but she also gets the insight, the knowledge, the skills in other parts of her life too. So when I say coaching is better than free, in this example, Sally Smith has paid $4,000 for coaching, and yet she gets the benefit of $96,000 of income and of skills and insights that she can use to have a higher quality of life, even yet outside of her work life. Now, free coaching would be this. It would be if the same person, Sally Smith, she just increases her income from $50,000 to $54,000. And then she, after the 1 year of coaching, she decides, well, I guess I don't need coaching anymore, but I'm glad to know now I make $54,000 a year. Well, for that first year, you might say that was free coaching because she made up for what she spent in the coaching. But it's still, if you look at a 10-year period of time, it's still better than free because over the next 10 years, $4,000 a year of income increase times 10 years is $40,000, minus the $4,000 that she spent, is still a $36,000 increase. But even if she quit the job after that year, it would still be free coaching. But still it would be better than free because she would learn some things in that coaching that she could use in other parts of her life. So the title of this talk is simply Coaching is Better Than Free. It means that there is a great value in coaching. Now, coaching can be done in every part of life, in any part of life. I suggest that we first look at it in the area of one's job or work, many times because you can get coaching right at your work and it's paid for. But even if it's not, even if Sally Smith has to pay for her coaching from all by herself, it's still an excellent investment. So again, this coaching is better than free. I think that if more people understood this, more people would be interested in coaching. But the thing about coaching is that it makes people change. Because in order to develop new skills, in order to change a condition in life, there are usually some new skills you have to learn, which means that you have to change in some way. It's the ability to change that's sometimes difficult. There's this saying that goes like this: we know what to do, but we don't do what we know. So Sally Smith could get training as how to be an office manager for a dental clinic. So she has that training, but in order to really, so she knows what to do, but in order to really do what she knows, to get into action on some of these things, they might require or be supported by having a coach. So the coach helps you get into action. A coach helps you become accountable to these goals that you have. When you read a book on the topic, or when you're just discussing it with friends, this is fine. Or when you're discussing it like in a business meeting, this is good. You're exchanging ideas, any one of which could be beneficial in making progress. But the thing about a coach, and you could call a coach a counselor, a trainer, a tutor, a mentor, but remember what the function is. The function is that the coach has a high quality relationship with the client. Like let's say I'm Sally Smith. Well, the coach has a good relationship with myself. I have a good relationship with the coach, and I confide to this coach about what my ambitions are and the things that might be holding me back. So the value of having a coach is the coach is going to help me not only achieve productivity results, that is, be a productivity coach where there's a measurable result, like I make $50,000 a year this year, and after spending $4,000 in one session a week and 52 sessions a year, after this, the measured result is now that I earn $60,000 a year, and the dental clinic has a significantly increased income because of my efforts. So these are measurable results, but there's a very important thing that a coach will do. The coach will also help me manage myself better. So not only am I managing a dental clinic and helping it prosper more, I'm handling my own life better and helping my life be happier, more healthier, having more a balance in my life, having more friends, and maybe eliminating bad habits or self-destructive habits or something. So those are two areas that a coach will help us so much. They will help us in achieving the productivity. Wait. This is my alarm clock, and I turn it off. I use this to train myself into keeping my talks for 10 minutes. So I'm going to wind up now, but I just wanted to summarize that the value of having this coach is that the coach will help you not only get measurable results, but the coach will help you also get personal results in your own personal life, because you're the one that has to also be well and do well while you're managing this thing like a dental clinic, for example. So again, the title of this talk was simply, Coaching is Better Than Free. Coaching is a good investment. It's smart to try out coaching. Get some free sample coaching and see how it works. Find a coach that you get along with who really believes in your abilities and believes that they can help you achieve what you want. Now, the basis for this talk, called Coaching is Better Than Free, again, is that I have this idea that I can create a 10-minute message that helps 10 million people. I don't know if this message is the one, but after I make 1,000 messages over a period of 3 years, perhaps one of these messages might be, captured by somebody who says, you know what, I like this message. David, let's write a little booklet about this particular message, and let's send it over the internet, and who knows which message it might be, but I think that one of my messages will be the one, or maybe a combination of them. So again, this talk was Coaching is Better Than Free. There are so many benefits to getting coaching: productivity coaching, human potential coaching, relationship coaching, health coaching, health and fitness, your weight loss coaching, weight management coaching. So look into coaching, and again, the title is Coaching is Better Than Free. It is a wonderful investment. So I'm going to conclude this talk after cheating and going at least 2 minutes over my 10 minutes. And I'm going to say, this is David Groninger in Seattle, Washington, on a cold but yet sunny November day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. And I'm going to say, thank you very much for listening.